Time again for me to do my 2019 Blu-ray collection. I have over 100 Blu-rays. That's a lot. So I'm going to go get started. This may be a 1 or 2 part video to see how it goes. So here we go. Disney Pixar Coco on Blu-ray. Haven't watched it yet. Just have it. I need to start watching some movies besides just playing games and stuff like that. Lady and the Tramp. Classic film. Lady and the Tramp 2. Scrap's Adventure. I haven't seen it. I have not seen this one. I know what is wrong with me, I know. For this one's been out for a while. I don't know why, but I just haven't watched it yet. So yeah. The truth is the truth, you know. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. I need the first one. Lion King 1.5. All of those movies are really good. All the Lion King movies are good. Oz the Great and Powerful. Fantastic film. If you don't already know, this is a prequel to the original Wizard of Oz film. But kind of like a spoiler, this film starts off in black and white, just like the original did, and then it crosses over into color, which is pretty cool. So, this was a really good movie. I need the original Wizard of Oz on Blu-ray. Don't have it, need to get it. The Legend of Tarzan. Awesome movie. If you don't know this, I can't remember. I don't know the actor's name who plays as Tarzan. He starred as a vampire in an awesome vampire TV show on HBO called True Blood. That was an awesome TV show. And that was a pretty good Tarzan movie. The Jungle Book. We've had tons of live-action Jungle Books, but this is really the main one I really like the most out of those. And we're supposed to be getting a sequel to this, and Bill Murray is supposed to be coming back, so can't wait to get that one. A lot of people don't like these next two. They said the best thing about these movies is Johnny Depp, which now that may not be the case now, if you know what I mean about with Pirates of the Caribbean, but Fantastic Beasts Part 2. But I still like these movies. Alice in Wonderland. I like them. Alice Through the Looking Glass. And that woman right there who plays as the Queen of Hearts, she also had played as Bellatrix Lestrange in the Harry Potter films. Beauty and the Beast, speaking of Harry Potter films, she was known as Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. This was an awesome Beauty and the Beast film, and she was fantastic as Belle. Like my cousin said one time, she was born to play Belle. I agree. She was great. Cinderella. Speaking of Bellatrix Lestrange, she also stars in this movie. There she is right there. This was a good movie. All of those live-action Disney movies, in my opinion, are really good. All the ones I have seen. I need part 2 to this, which part 2 is also a prequel as well. Snow White and the Huntsman. I enjoyed this film. I thought it was really good. Chris Hemsworth is in this movie / Thor as the Huntsman. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. And of course it stars Kristen Stewart, which was a thing about her in the director in that film, to where she messed up. So that the director messed up, and she couldn't be in part 2 / prequel. So yeah. Maleficent. And now we're getting a Maleficent 2, which is called Maleficent Mistress of Evil. Can't wait to see that movie. It's going to be great. This one was really good also. I need to go back and watch it again just because. Pete's Dragon. This was really good as well. Very, very, very good. Oh, yeah. Into the Woods. This one was also really good. With Meryl Streep in it. I thought she did an awesome job singing. This is basically a musical film. Tons of singing in it, but it does have a really good story. It takes a bunch of fairy tales and it puts them all together into one film. I don't want to spoil it too much, but you can probably tell what one of the stories is about. Red Riding Hood. This was really good. Divergent. These movies are good. I just hate that the third film didn't do well enough so we can get the fourth film, so we can go and get the story complete. But apparently that's not going to happen now. But I only have the first one. I need 2 and 3. I think the second one is called Insurgent, and then part 3 was I don't remember what part 3 is called. But I definitely want to get them as well. The Hunters. It's a treasure hunting film. It's a low budget film. It's really good though. I kind of wish they'd do a sequel because they kind of set it up as to be a film series, but that didn't happen. But this one was really good. The Hunters. I got hiccups bad. Oh boy, here we go. This was a good action movie. It really was. And the TV show is really, really good. And of course, the only way that you're going to get the TV show and actually own it on Blu-ray is you have to import the seasons. The Immortal Engine City of Bones. Like I said, this was a good action-packed film. It was a good action film, but based on the books, or the book of the title, it didn't do a good job. I would rather read the book than actually watch the film for the story of it. But an action film, I'll sit down and actually watch it. Now, the TV show is more like the books. And I do want to import the Blu-rays because I do want to own them. That show is good, and which is called Shadowhunters. I Am Number 4. Fantastic film. I don't want to spoil it too much. It's very, very action-packed. These characters that are named numbers, and they have powers and stuff like that. But it's a little bit different than like some kind of superhero action film. It is a little bit different. There is actually a really good story to it. I don't want to spoil it, so go check this movie out. I wish they would make a sequel, but it's not going to happen, and I hate it because that was so good. The Maze Runner, awesome movie. I need part 3. I really enjoy this movie a whole lot. Now, what's cool about the Blu-rays is, see if I can get to it. It comes with a comic book. So it's a comic book. Kind of like explains about a sequence that happens before the film or something like that. I can't remember how it goes, but that's pretty cool. The movie was great. All 3 of them were good. Speaking of Maze Runner, The Scorched Trials, and I think the third one is titled Death Cure, and I have seen it. I just don't own it, but I do want to own it as soon as I can. And talking about the comic book, like I said, this is out of the second film, The Scorched Trials. Pretty cool stuff. And I think I saw where the Death Cure Blu-ray also comes up with a comic book. I need to soon get it as soon as I can because I want to have it complete because I really want to rewatch the films again. I enjoyed them. I thought they were very, very good. Speaking of this series right here, we got the trailer to Terminator Dark Fate. I thought about doing a reaction to the trailer, but I don't really know exactly. But this is the original Terminator, which is a fantastic film. Dark Fate, I need to watch another trailer for it. We need to learn more about it, but I'm so glad that Linda Hamilton, the original Sarah Connor, is coming back. And so is Arnold, of course, because we gotta have Arnold. He's in every single Terminator film, even if the Terminator movie is not any good. He's in it. So this is the original. And of course, I got T2 Judgment Day. And Dark Fate is a direct sequel to this one, which is cool. And then Terminator Salvation. And I don't have Terminator Genesis, but I am going to get it though. Independence Day, that came out with a sequel. I don't have it, and I hate it that Will Smith is not in it, because he made the first movie. Real Steel with Hugh Jackman. It was some kind of boxum robots or something like that. This is what this movie reminded me of those robots from that board game. It's not really a board game. It's kind of like a toy, an interactive toy board game. We play these robots and they box each other, and you have to have a person controlling them. That's what this movie reminded me of. It was like a live action version of that toy / board game. It was really good. Gods of Egypt. I wish we would have gotten a sequel. I really enjoyed it. That was good. Cyclops. I think this is a low budget film, but I thought it was pretty good. Hinting at the title, that's what it's about. Men in Black. I only have the first one and the third one. I need the second one. And Men in Black International is actually looking pretty good. I'll have to check it out when it comes out. Then there's Men in Black 3. I haven't watched it yet, to tell the darn truth. Haven't watched it. Star Wars The Complete Saga. Probably really don't need to actually do this, but it contains all 6 of the original films, plus some fantastic artwork. Plus 3 bonus discs of special features and a really cool art piece in the back and a booklet. Yeah, it tells about the films and stuff like that. And Star Wars The Force Awakens. I'm looking forward to Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars The Last Jedi, the controversial episode in the saga. It is good. I understand why people don't like it. I really do, but it's still good though. Luke Skywalker's coming back in Episode 9, so I guess that's not too bad. X-Men Apocalypse. I've heard some people talking about this movie. It's not any good. I thought it was. The Wolverine. This is the Unleashed Extended Edition. I haven't watched this version of the film, but I have seen it though. It was really good. Batman Begins, the Christian Bale Batman trilogy. And I only have Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. I don't have The Dark Knight Rises, and I need to get it. But he was a fantastic Joker. He was great. He was really good as the Joker. I just hate that he... Was it drug overdose or something? I don't remember how it went, but something like that. So it sucks about that. Batman, the movie. This is the original Batman, based off of the TV show with Adam West and Burt Ward. This is the movie that they had made together. I own that. It's actually really good, actually. Watchmen Director's Cut. That was actually a pretty good movie also. Oh boy, here we go. Green Lantern Extended Cut. In Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds had actually made fun of himself from this film. So that's kind of like a spoiler from Deadpool. That was really, really funny. But I have it. The Amazing Spider-Man. I thought those movies were pretty good also. Amazing Spider-Man 2. She was a pretty good Gwen Stacy. And Jamie Foxx was a awesome Electro. I thought he was really good as Electro. I can't hardly talk. Ant-Man. Fantastic movie. All of those movies are really good. I've seen every single Marvel Cinematic Universe film, but I don't own them all, but I'm planning to. Thor Ragnarok. That was a good movie. That was so good. Marvel's Avengers. This the original Avengers film. Brought them all together for the first time. Avengers Age of Ultron. With Vision coming to life, if that's what you want to say. Black Panther. Michonne from The Walking Dead. This was a great movie. Night and Day with Tom Cruise. Awesome action-packed film. Tom Cruise can make some good movies. Here we go, some more controversial movies, but I enjoy these for what they are. Mila Jovovich in Resident Evil. We're supposed to be getting a Resident Evil reboot in the future. Resident Evil Apocalypse. Resident Evil Extinction. Resident Evil Afterlife. This is an awesome steelbook. This steelbook is awesome. In my opinion, it is amazing. That's what it looks like on the inside. That zombie with the tentacles coming out of its mouth, which is from the video game. I think those zombies first showed up in Resident Evil 5, the video game. And those zombies were really, really cool. Resident Evil Retribution. And then Resident Evil Degeneration, which I need Damnation. And the other one, Vendetta. I think that's what it's called. But I think that this is where I'm going to end this one at. This is going to be a 2-part video. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button. And the like button also if you don't mind. And also put down a comment in general, or just a comment, or just ask me a question, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you'll be notified when I go live or upload another video. I'm Auckland. Thank you so much. Alright, bye.